Hey, hey, hey. Sunday night, but it's a holiday weekend. Maybe you're around now. Maybe you're off. Watch it later. Come on in and join me. We can align our energy, talk about what's going on. So much is going on in the cosmos. Come on in and join me. Take a moment to pause and set your energy through all that's been going on. Come on in and join me. Coming up on 7 o'clock, brand new sage. Burnt a lot of sage up in the fire this weekend. Fire circle Friday night. Set some great intentions. Walk in the spiral. And then at the lake this weekend, but it was cold. It went down to 50, like 52. We were not prepared. But we survived. Today was beautiful. So come on in and join me. Streaming over here on Facebook. It should be replaying in the Empowered Spirit group, which we are going to start to have so much fun. It's that time of year. We do an intuitive boot camp coming up in June, and we are in June as of this week. So definitely check out the group. I know we've been in there and been a little quiet, but I will actually be on there just about every day. So if you want to have a little jump start on your intuition, definitely look for it. I'll have some emails sign up just to get reminders. That's going to be coming up. All right. Also on my natural food, my natural studio forces page. All right. So there too. So I'm going to come over here to Instagram. We're going to start Instagram. There we go. Just setting all of the energy from this week. We had that big eclipse this week, full moon. So just take a moment, center your energy. Hey, 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 Instagram. Here we are. Over here on Facebook as well. Definitely a fun weekend. Weather was a little funky, cosmically intense, and out in the outdoors. A little chillier, windy, very windy. Things are moving, things are burning, things are on fire. Definitely in the cosmos this week. We saw that with the eclipse, the full moon. So we're really just working through all that energy this week as this opens that portal to the eclipse season. You'll be able to start to really feel some shifts, especially when you align your energy and work with it, right? As we talked about, last week, and that energy was all about getting out of the comfort zone. All right, it doesn't feel good. It's not always easy, but as you start to do it little by little by little, it starts to come in for you. You start to feel better. So don't get yourself overwhelmed that you have to get already there. And I'm good at that. I really am. But little by little, that's what we want to do. Just make those shifts and then you're going to wake up, right? We did it with we're doing Harvest Moon. Give her a shout out. Love Jennifer, Harvest Moon. We're doing a vegan cleanse. I didn't know if I'd be able to shift my dieting, my eating, let go of my wine, all that. And now here it is, the end of the month. And this is like what you start to see little by little. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling more energetic. My sinuses have cleared up. My breathing has opened up. Oh my gosh. Little by little, right? I didn't starve, right? But I'm feeling so much better. And that's how we do energetically. That's how we do it with our new stories in our life, little by little. Had a really fun guest on the show this week. He wrote The Golden Key. It's modern alchemy. All right. Laws of attraction. We had a fun conversation on the podcast. You can listen to the whole thing, but he talked about a couple of things. One was the idea of the COVID chrysalis. He talked about the whole idea. This actually came up twice. I thought, well, okay, if it's already come up twice within the last few hours for me, I wanted to share it too. So the cocoon, the caterpillar, the cocoon, he called COVID the COVID chrysalis. I've been saying dark tunnel, so maybe you said it too. But when we're in that chrysalis, when we're in this energy where it all does feel dark, there are these imaginable cells, and they're all over, and we can tap into that. And just like the caterpillar kept eating until it blossomed, we in the energetic world, through our chakras, through our aura, we can tap into that imaginable realm where everything changes. So that was a really fun conversation we had, right? Were you in a COVID chrysalis? Where are you in that process of opening back up? Did you gobble up enough of that energy that shifts your vibration and opens you up? Fascinating to talk about. Definitely fascinating. I heard it a couple of times. Actually, Colette Baron-Reed was talking about in her forecast for June, which now we are moving into for sure. We also talked about the new art form coming forward, the art of manifestation, what that meant, how important your words are, how important of working with, and I've been talking about this too, like the contrast of your life. Instead of thinking like things aren't working, why does this keep happening? Like, okay, there's the contrast. Thank you for telling me. Thank you for showing up again. But this is what I do want. And that puts you in a higher alignment with the universe. So that was a beautiful thing we talked about as well. That whole idea, bringing that forward, the contrast, using them, not letting them use you, really important. So really fun podcast. Check it out. And then the other great news is officially you can now get the Empowered Spirit Tarot. All right, you've been working with it. I've been reading from it. The link is there. I'll put it in there. On Instagram, it's in my bio. But help us do it. A beautiful artist created this. This is something that came out right at the end of the COVID chrysalis for us both. She was one of my students in the Empowered Spirit program. We created them. They're absolutely beautiful. We'll be drawing from them tonight. So yes, we are crowdfunding. We've got about 17% already in the first 4 days. So yes, definitely. You can get discounted decks, right? Before they go retail, you can get energy readings and a deck, a class, a workbook, Laurie's art. We already sold out one of the beautiful prints. It was one of the really nicest cards. Oh my gosh, they're all so beautiful. It was the Mother of Air. It was a really beautiful card, already sold out. So you can get some of the artwork and get a little crystal set that goes with it. So wherever you go, you'll have your crystals with it. It comes with this beautiful pouch. All right, we didn't do a box, we did a pouch. These are some of the fun artistic things. And a little booklet. You get a little booklet that helps you to read the card. And the study book has been quite popular too. So there's a lot of things that you can get at discounted prices while the campaign is going on. Help us to get it out. We've got it made. Just the printing cost is what we're struggling with in terms of having to raise the money to get it printed quite well. All right, let's see. Accessible to your, can't read what you're asking, Mercedes. It is on Instagram. It's in my bio. How about that? And on the Facebook, it is on the link for the show right here. But I'll be posting about it. I'll be talking about it. I'm so excited to get this out. Laurie was one of my students, beautiful artwork. And she's like, I'm looking for a spiritual art project. We were talking like, I would really love to create a deck. And so that's how it came by. We changed a lot of the elements. I've been working with the idea of, the fire, the air, the earth, the water. That's how my jewelry is, the elements. I've been working with that for a really long time. So we use that idea and conception in working with the 4 suits, right? So instead of the wands and the cups and all that, we use the fire, air, earth, and water. A few. A, air, F, fire, E, earth, W, water. A few elements. I've done talks about it and all. So there's a lot of that comes forward from the work and the way in which I interpret the tarot, and I love teaching about it. So this week we really have big changes. All right, the eclipse season opened it up. It really did. We're now in the phase of letting the moon energy kind of phase release out of you mostly. All right, Tuesday was great. Wednesday was intense with that full moon, and then I started really feeling it as work came. It was really there. There you go. Link to the tarot campaign. Thank you, Maris. Definitely. So as we move through this week, we're actually like releasing that, but we're still in the eclipse energy. And the other thing that's been happening for a long time, all the planets been going direct. Now we're starting to go retro. All right. We talked about Saturn last week. This week, yesterday, we went retrograde with Mercury, which is the most famous planet we talk about. Everybody hears about it. And it went retro yesterday. It's in Gemini, and it's going to actually stay a long time. That's what they're talking about. However, this one is not as intense as some of the others, and it's going to allow you, this is what I really love, to allow you to go back and kind of look at some of what's been going on for you. All this energy we said at the beginning, uncertainty, all that uncertainty. Now that we have a little idea, of where things are starting to move, where can you like kind of go back and look at the energy you've been picking up? What can you cut those cords? Get that energy out of there. What can you release as you get out of that comfort zone? That's the overall thing we're still in. But look at those things that are going to help you to do it. Kind of like I was talking about with the example with the way I switched my diet last month, little by little. Same thing. You could do that with your own energy and what it is, the stories that you're wanting to start new. We're going to come back around. We'll be talking about it very soon about the new moon eclipse that is to follow new moon in Gemini as well. A lot of that Gemini energy, which is what June brings us. Gemini is the duality in life. We live in duality. One side, the other side. It's just how it is. I do a lot of energy work in virtual. Virtual is like way up there in the void. Like you bring in the virtual. There's like, you don't have to look at the duality. You reset energies. You look at the templates. It's fascinating. But in human form, We live in the duality of life. So Gemini is a twin, so it's showing us both sides. It's also the explorer, like, let me learn, let me research. What does this story have to say? Oh, let me go share my story with this story. So there's a lot of that energy going on. And that's a good way to kind of open up and look at your own story. Write your new story. Again, coming back to that energy. And then with the eclipses, and then with the retrograde, well, the eclipses is that roller coaster, that trickster, that all of a sudden things shift and change. All right, that's what that eclipse can do. But if you know your purpose, if you know your new direction, it can also like just push you right on through that pathway, right on through that portal. It just gives you, remember Dr. Teji said, it just gives you a little nudge to go right in there. That's why you can be the master to your energy. You can set the course. Sometimes you may struggle thinking, this is never going to happen. How many have done that? I have. And then there it is. You just have to keep doing the work. And sometimes it's just like, simply keep doing the meditation. All right. When we do energy work, like record them, do your meditations, record them. Early mornings, just keep playing that energy that shifts it, that gets you out of the pattern. That's the way in which you want to focus this next couple of weeks. You want to ask yourself questions. You ask yourself, it's like, okay, what is really going on? Where can I let go of the old story? What is the new story I want to tell? What do I really want to stand for? Think about what's in that COVID chrysalis for you, or the duck tunnel. Think what was in there that you just like, okay, I'm done with this. Are you really? Let it go. Write that new story. Those are the things that you start asking this week that can help you move forward, definitely, and just really set new energy. All right, things will be shifting and changing. There's no old, going back to the old. It's all about going forward in the new. All right, that's just what it is, new and different. All right, so let's take some of this energy. And I thought I would share just the idea of working in the outer layer, the 12th chakra. All right, the 12th chakra is that outer layer right before you get to the energy egg. All right, outer layer of energy. And lots of times that's where you say, like, some of that magic in life, that imaginal cells in life live. So when we do the meditation, we'll just do it for a second, really. Just kind of like allow your energy to open up. And right at the very edge, allow those imaginal cells, that creative inspiration, that anything could happen in the direction you want. Allow that vibration to come in for you. All right, that's what our meditation will be about tonight. And just really soaking in some of this energy. So wherever you are, if you can, take a moment. Exhale out. Just let all the energy from the week, it's been intense. Just let it settle. And begin to activate the breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling all the way up. And as you exhale, just exhale the excess down. Let it go. Feel the feet on the earth. Ground your energy. A lot of shifts and changes in June. A lot of planets moving around out there. The moon was so bright this morning. Inhaling and just taking this time to pull your energy in, to feel your presence. Feel the energy around you. Presence your energy. And then just connecting with the greater presence, spirit, God, creator, however you want to look at it, universe, Mother Earth. Just feel that presence larger than you connecting right into your heart. Know that you are known. Know that you are loved. Take another deep breath and calling in all the spiritual helpers, the Reiki masters, calling your archangels. We call in the crystal beings, the elementals, calling your own spirit guides. Just feel them surrounding you, giving you this guidance. Take another deep breath, lining with the 4 directions for guidance and protection as you move through the week. To the east, the south, the west, and the north. Above you, below you, right into the very center, right into your heart. Take a moment and set an intention. Whatever you want to see, whatever that imaginable, creative inspiration you want to see. And as you exhale, just exhale out and open up your auric field, like we were saying, all the way to the edge, as much as your presence can go out. Imagine this layer, the 12th chakra, all the way around you. And right there in that realm of light, of possibility, set that intention. Let it radiate from that far point of your auric field. Energy follows intention for that creative burst, for that imaginal energy to make those shifts. Hold the vibration. Let go of the attachment. Just hold the vibration. Feel how fun it is, exciting. Allow the streams of grace just to move through you. That's from the virtual realm, the streams of grace. With this joy coming in, this excitement that fills you up. Just let it radiate out. Inhaling and exhaling. And now start to center. Just feel the feet on the floor. Just bring that awareness back all the way down, deep into the earth. Start to blink the eyes open. Inhaling and exhaling. Another fun week ahead, everyone. Same. June is going to have lots of shifts and changes. So the guidance of the card that comes forward, I love this. The 10 of fire, because we are in so much fire right now. So this is like depicting like this hawk. We saw 2 hawks today. Like this hawk, this eagle, however you want to see it. I like seeing it as like a hawk, big, wings spread. Gathering up your passion. One is our passion. All that fire. Crystals. The magical realm of crystals. We use crystals as a symbol. Gather that energy up. Know what that feels like for you, because now it's time to begin again your new story. Now you do, it's not like you just throw everything out. What do they call it? Throwing out the baby with the bathwater. You want to take the essence. That's a lot of work that you've been working on. What is that essence? What is that higher vibration? Bundle it up and you'll start again. 10s have that energy of finishing yet beginning to start. With passion, with fire, begin to start that new story as you recognize all that you're taking forward, that you have learned, lessons learned, right? Now, I love this card too. So the ways in which we do to work with this energy really all week, it's the 6 of water. This is like love. This is like a victory feeling. It's also the innocence. Now, when you see the deck, get the deck. You can work with this yourself. You'll see like right here is this beautiful imprint of these like this love energy, this innocence. Lots of times you'll hear with this, as above, so below, your generations, your roots, the energy of who you surround yourself with. So this is like just love. Accept it, receive it, and that's going to help with that passion and the fire. Now here's the card for exactly where we are right now, the 7 of air. We actually drew this at the fire circle the other night. So this is that trickster energy. All right, this is that eclipse energy. All right, normally you kind of talk about the 7 of air as like something is being hidden. See the fox? And there's something is being hidden. Is it hidden from you? Are you not seeing the full picture? Is someone hiding something for you? And especially right now with the eclipses, it's that trickster energy. So that just means like really like tune into what you're really thinking, what you're really hearing you're thinking. Perfect for Mercury retrograde as well. Lots of times people will say that's a trickster energy, especially when it goes retrograde. And then we have the father of air. So this is like, you know, that energy of a little bit of that yang, that male energy, father energy. You know, fathers are, especially ones that are like very fair. They're very fair. They want to make sure they have all the energy. This is that Gemini. Both sides. Let me look at both sides. So it's nice to have that energy come in, especially in the mind. And this is what we want to have right now, an open mind to relate and to work with others. All right, so that's a good way to do it. So this is a week to continue really pulling all that old energy forward, separating out. I want this energy. This is done. Take what you do want. Turn it, turn it over to spirit. Time to begin again. All right, with love, with light, appreciate all that you've created. Even relationships that haven't worked out, like you learn something from it. That's what you take forward, and that's what this card reminds us. All right, we go through many different kind of phases of love and innocence of love and loving each other. 6s are groups, so even those relationship energies, all of those relationships. Careful of the trickster, careful of the Mercury retrograde, careful of like things that aren't exactly revealed that may help you understand. Find the fairness on both sides. Just really find like the energy, look at both sides, use the Gemini energy kind of to your advantage. We want to do that. We want to use what they call the higher side of Gemini. Get both stories. Do a little more research. Very important. All right. So let me know if you have questions. Let me know how you resonate with that. Take a deep breath. Just kind of let it all soak in. It's going to be a really fun week to really start to notice new things that can come into your life. To me, it's gotten me very excited for sure. I will say I am doing a boot camp, Intuition Summer Boot Camp. It's that time of year. Yay. We did it last year. I had a blast. 5 days of training on your intuition, free. Come into the group. Hey, Ernest, yo. All right, we got some card openers, wonders. So definitely come check it out on Facebook in my group. It's a lot of fun. Shows you how I work with energy, shows you how you can work with energy. What I work with, I teach. All right, definitely. And definitely check out the campaign. We're so excited to bring this out into the world. It's just been such a great creative energy coming forward. All right, let's pull some cards. All right, Marissa, Mark, and then Ernest. All right, so Marissa, the next card that comes for you is the Five of Water. All right, so the Five of Water is like that energy of emotions. What a beautiful card. All right, 5 does talk a little bit about change, shift, conflict. All right, so given everything, you're moving through a change. So this is a card just to say, watch your emotions. All right, care for what you're going to learn. Watch your emotions and know that things are just shifting. All right, nothing is like going to be how permanent that may feel when you're in it. Things are shifting. Shift is changing around you. So just like tune into what you feel inside. You know what I tell you? Feet on the ground. That's what I tell you when you get that way. All right. Mark gets Temperance. All right. So Temperance, how beautiful she is. She's standing on the water and the land. So Temperance is a balancing. There's always a little bit of healing that comes forward with this, but there's a lot of archangel energy too. So reaching for your goals and dreams. And Temperance is like, I always think about when I started making jewelry. Like silver. We have silver. We put heat to it. It changes. It changes the structure of it. So you can be like that alchemist of your own life, and he can do that too. So there's some changes coming forward, letting go of energies, and finding the ability to balance in a whole new way. There is guidance. I love this. He's got the wings on. So that's that alchemy. There's a great book. It's The Alchemist. Hello. Right? That's actually like kind of like what the archetype is of this card. Like be the alchemist in your life. Find the ways in which you can shift energy around. It's kind of like when you go to, take all your ingredients and you make your beer, like you're putting this special alchemy. So that's what this is about. All right. And that's a good time to have this card come up as you're making changes in your life, which is also what the energy is about. All right. Ernest, how you doing? We have a holiday here tomorrow, Ernest. All right. 7 of Water. So this is a little bit of, I kind of feel like it's like anxiety and stress and the emotions are all over the place and you're not really sure and you're winding yourself up in a knot. All right. You see how all of this is like, it's not even, it's like kind of a spiral, but no, it's like all this energy is winding yourself up. She definitely looks like she's distressed. So this is of the water, which is the heart, the emotion. So where are your emotions right now, which is really, coming out of that full moon energy, you might be all over the place. So this is a time to really do exactly what we were doing in the meditation. Is like ground your energy. What can I let go of? The emotions are really getting the best of you. Let me know if that's true. But look, there is sun. There is sun. All right, it's out there. So don't get stuck. And also 7 is the number for spirituality. Tune into your spirit for sure. All right, let's see. Anybody else? All right, Edens, I'll pull a card for you. I got some thumbs up, some party hats, and an ice cream cone. All right. So Eden, 6 of Air. So this is a card that it's of air, which is our mental plane. Things have been tough. Things have been challenging. But the thing about this is like, all right, now it's going to start moving into easier waters. All right. And it's also about allowing those to help you move into easier waters. All right. So I don't know where you are with that yourself, but it is a card that's taking you out of some of the stress of the mind, struggles of the mind. All right. Let me know how that resonates. And lots of times it can simply be like, do your meditation, go on a vacation. Sometimes this will indicate like I need to take a vacation. Is there a vacation and, that kind of thing. But really it's like getting out of the old place, having that help. See that extra person in the card? move you forward. All right, let me know. Oh my God, my emotions are going wild since last week. Somehow I was quickly reminded so often to do my Reiki. Guess I'll have to really sit. Yes, definitely sit down and clear it out right to the heart. Run your Reiki and just tell the energy. Energy will follow your intention. All right, we can command it more than we realize. I was just working in my group the other night, and so I got chosen to do something from everybody. I really haven't done it. I think, well, I don't know if I can do it, but you know what? It was like I just commanded the energy exactly how it was, and everybody was like floored, but we all have that ability to do it. Definitely practice your Reiki. All right, you've been waiting for it. Yay, congratulations. Yay. Thank you so much, Mercedes. I'll draw a card for you. Six of Earth. This is a really nice gratitude card. Things are working. It's beautiful. The roses are coming around. Look at the hand in there. And it's almost like a waterfall of energy falling down, too. So, sixes are like, celebrating, getting out, being with people, community. And so, this is just a nice, earthing, grounding reminder of really appreciating all the things building up for you, that things are moving well. All right. Hope that was helpful as well. Let me know if you have questions. Some really good cards. They're really beautiful. They have so much information, and they will definitely help you learn to trust your own intuition for sure. All right, everybody, check out the podcast. Some great, fun topics of conversation. Check out the Indigo campaign and get you a perk right now while they're at discounted prices. All right, take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Be sure to check the website. I've got some Reiki classes coming up. I've got some retreats for the summer and the Intuition Boot Camp. Just allow all that energy to radiate out through your heart, honoring your spirit, honoring the Creator, God, Source, whatever it is for you. Thanks again for joining me. To your spirit. Namaste.